This ranking takes into account regular season records only, but as you might imagine, the teams near the top of the list have had more than their fair share of postseason success. The Rams have never finished at or above .500 in the past decade, and they've won 4 games or less in 5 of the past 10 seasons. 31 Cleveland Browns, 48-112. The Browns finished 10-6 in 2007, but have won 5 games or less in 8 of the 9 seasons since. 30 Jacksonville Jaguars, 53-107. The Jaguars made the playoffs with an 11-5 record in 2007, but won 5 games or less in 7 of their 9 seasons since. 29 Oakland Raiders, 60-100. Oakland's 12-4 record in 2016 was its first over the .500 mark in the past 10 years. 28 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 63-97. The Bucs have had 4 winning seasons in the past 10 years, but haven't made the playoffs since 2007. 27 Detroit Lions, 63-97. This season marks the team's 3rd playoff appearance in the past 10 years, but 2008's 0-16 debacle still hurts. Leon Halep Getty Images. 26 Washington Redskins, 66-93-1. The Redskins have been to the playoffs 3 times in the past decade, but 2016 was the only other season the team finished with a winning record during that span. 25 Buffalo Bills, 66-94. The Bills haven't made the playoffs since 1999, but have been competitive in the regular season, going 7-9 or better in 5 of the past 10 seasons. 24 Miami Dolphins, 71-89. The Dolphins have finished 7-9 or better 7 times in the past 10 years, but this season's playoff berth is only the team's 2nd during that span. 23 Kansas City Chiefs, 72-88. The Chiefs have posted a winning record in each of the past 4 years, but there were 2 seasons apiece where they registered 4 wins and 2 wins, dragging down their overall record significantly. 22 Tennessee Titans, 73-87. A 23-9 start to the decade helps a mediocre Titans franchise greatly on this list, considering the team finished .500 or worse in 6 of the next 8 seasons. 21. The Jets have finished at .500 or better 6 different times in the past 10 years, but haven't made the playoffs since 2010. 20 Chicago Bears, 74-86. The Bears finished with a record of at least .500 5 times in the past decade, but made the playoffs only once, and have won just 14 games combined over the past 3 seasons. 19 San Francisco 49ers, 77-82-1. The 49ers are just 4 years removed from a Super Bowl appearance, but aside from a 3-year run from 2011-13, San Francisco has finished .500 or worse in the decade's 7 other seasons. 18 Minnesota Vikings, 80-79-1. The Vikings have 4 playoff appearances and 5 winning seasons in the past 10 years, and finished 8-8 2 other times. 17 Houston Texans, 82-78. Except for a 2-14-2013, the Texans have been competitive consistently. They have 6 winning seasons and 2 8-8 finishes in the past 10 years. 16 Carolina Panthers, 82-77-1. Fun fact, the Panthers finished 7-8-1 in 2014, but made the playoffs anyway by finishing first in the NFC South. 15 San Diego Chargers, 83-77. Before winning just 9 games combined over the past 2 seasons, the Chargers had finished .500 or better, with 4 playoff appearances, in 7 of the previous 8. 14 Cincinnati Bengals, 83-74-3. Before this season's 6-9-1 campaign, the Bengals made the playoffs in 6 of the last 7, and couldn't win a single one of those postseason games. 13 Philadelphia Eagles, 84-75-1. Before finishing 7-9 in each of the past two seasons, Philadelphia had managed to go .500 or better in 7 of the previous 8 years. 12 Arizona Cardinals, 86-73-1. The Cardinals had finished .500 or better in 7 of their past 9 seasons before 2016's disappointing 7-8-1 campaign. 11 New York Giants, 88-72. The Giants have 2 Super Bowl victories this decade, but this season marks their first trip back to the playoffs since winning it to cap off the 2011 season. Prod. 10 Seattle Seahawks, 89-71. The Seahawks have won at least 10 games for 5 years straight, and have 2 Super Bowl appearances to show for it. 9 Atlanta Falcons, 89-71. Atlanta has posted 5 seasons with at least 10 victories in the past decade, but this year is the team's first trip to the postseason since 2012. 8 Baltimore Ravens, 90-70. The Ravens have 6 playoff appearances and a Super Bowl victory over the past 10 years, but after an 8-8 2016, have now missed the playoffs for 2 years straight. 7 New Orleans Saints, 91-69. The Saints have a Super Bowl victory in the past decade, but have arguably underachieved by posting 5 seasons at 7-9 with Drew Brees under center.